So you went on a date with a girl. You really clicked with her. You thought everything was great. You had an amazing date. You thought there was chemistry there, compatibility. You know, she was flirting with you. You were flirting with her. Your head was in the clouds. You were just so happy and you didn't know what to do after. And afterwards, you started asking yourself, should I invest my time in only this person? Because I feel like it. I'm really interested in her. I feel some type of way about her. And then maybe you came across a few YouTube videos that tells you, no, you should keep your options open. You should talk to several women at once just in case one leaves you. And so now you're like, what do I do? I don't know if I should talk to several at once. I don't know if I should put all my eggs in one basket. And so here you are wondering. Maybe that brought you to this video right here. But here's my personal opinion. If a woman gives you enough reasons not to look elsewhere, there's no reason for you to, talk to several women at once and maybe entertain several women at once. But if you're talking to this girl, maybe, there's some flirtation. Maybe a few weeks passed and nothing really is going in the direction you want, but still you have these fantasies in your mind that are not even realistic. They're not happening in real life. In that case, then you need to, not need to, but if of course you want to, then you can start exploring and seeing who to devote your time and attention to more, if she's not giving you those things. But if she's giving you all the things you want, there's no reason not to. You see, man, I'm not sure if you've, talked to women before who told you, men who talk to a lot of women at the same time are fuckboys. There's this, there's that, they're not good, blah, blah, blah. My opinion on that is it's so one-sided. Sure, if she's giving you everything you want, there's no need to do that. But if here you are trying to invest in her, you're investing so much into her, only to get some back, and that's occasional, and then you just keep investing. She only gives you a little bit back. You keep investing more, and she gives you a little bit back, and it's less from her end, more from your end. If that's the case, then you should definitely see other people, because this person's not giving you what you want, at least not fully, or at least not yet. So I'm of the opinion that even though women say, like I just said, you're an F-boy if you do that, if you talk to so many women at once, if you're not devoted to just one girl, the missing part of that equation is, what are you doing to keep him? What are you doing to keep him? Just like I said in my previous video. Are you giving him attention? Are you giving him time? Are you giving him care? Are you treating him like he's important? Are you actually, lifting him up, making him want to talk to you? Telling him how much you miss him instead of playing these games. So many women, even in their 30s, they still play these games. Not saying all, of course, but some of them do. They play these games where like, yes, if I ignore a guy, maybe he'll want me more. I'll get him hooked. I want you to stay away from those women, because I myself don't even have time for games. I want my peace of mind. I want peace in my life in general. I don't want to have to overthink a million things as to what should I say. How should I get her interested? If I text her this, I'm going to get her interested. If I send her this meme, no, I think that's very stupid and pathetic, to be completely honest with you. But what I think is cool is if she's giving me those things that I'm looking for, and she's giving me attention, she's giving me time, she's giving me enough reasons not to look elsewhere, then I'd be stupid to look elsewhere. Of course, if I'm attracted to her enough. If I'm not that attracted to her, that's a completely different story. And so for you, maybe you're in this position right now where you don't know what to do. It's just like, should I continue? Should I not continue? If you don't know what to do, then chances are you're not getting what you need fully. Maybe you're getting it partially, but you're not getting it fully. And so my personal opinion is just follow your gut. I know this sounds like generic advice, whatever you call it. But if deep down in your gut, you're like, I don't know, I'm not that comfortable with this person, or this person isn't giving me what I want yet, and it's been this much time, then start looking elsewhere and see if they come back. If they come back and give you attention, sure, then you can stick to them. But don't fool yourself and don't be delusional to the point where you can get yourself hurt because you're only focused on this person, and this person does not feel the same way about you. Sure, maybe they like you, kind of. Maybe they're kind of curious. Maybe they're just seeing where this goes. But they're not giving you that full attention, and they keep giving you excuses which sound logical. They sound very logical. I'm sorry I was busy. I'm sorry this, and that happened. You wouldn't believe how crazy of a week I had. Sometimes they're true, but not all the times. A lot of times they're just ways for the person, aka the girl, to be nice to you so that she doesn't hurt your feelings, so that you're not upset, so that you're not, you're not hurt by the fact that she's not as available for you as you want her to be. In that case, then yes, 100% look and seek elsewhere. where you can find someone who's going to give you more of those things. Because women don't say that. Women are out here a lot of times, not all of them, of course, but a lot of times, they're like, yeah, men who do this are this. They waste women's time. Women are looking for something serious. Of course, that's true. But what's not true is, what are you doing to keep the man? They want that princess treatment without acting like, the princess to the man. Acting like giving him, like, priority treatment, high value treatment, high interest treatment. If a woman's not giving you that high interest treatment, there's no need for you to invest overly into her. So when you see these things and you acknowledge them for what you are instead of what you fantasize about, tell yourself this: okay, realistically, if this person's always taking forever to get back to me, they're always dodging my questions as to when we should hang out, when we should go out on a date, they're always busy. It's not just 1 week or 2 weeks. It's like, oh, consistent. We haven't seen each other in so long. Then maybe it's time for me to look elsewhere and see what else is out there, because she's not giving me enough reasons to stay. You see, I'm not a very red pill guy necessarily. Maybe some of the things of red pill I agree with, but definitely not all of them. I'm not the type of guy who's going to say you have to date this many women because if you get rejected by one, there's 4 others that you can line up. I'm not that kind of guy. However, I don't want you to live in la la land where you're not getting what you want, but you're acting as if this person is giving you what you want when you know deep down they're not giving you what you want. And so you tell yourself, no, I'm gonna make them loyal just for me. I'm gonna make them only want me. When clearly their actions are showing you the opposite. They're showing you that maybe this isn't the smartest thing to do. Maybe if I invest too much time into them, they're actually probably talking to another guy. You never know. Maybe they're talking to several guys. You never know. Not that it's any of your business, because you two are not obviously in a committed relationship or anything like that. But it comes to the point where sometimes you can keep thinking about this and it gets frustrating. You're like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. If you don't know what to do in that case, then just keep your options open. Sure, if the girl asks you a question like, oh, where you been? Then you could be honest and be like, honestly, I rarely ever hear from you. So, I'm kind of, giving you some space. I'm kind of backing off a bit. Then that's fine to say. And then see what she says. Maybe she says, oh, I was waiting for you to text me, blah, 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 whatever. I'm afraid of being hurt, whatever. In that case, yeah, maybe you can just see where that takes you and reassess. But if you're not getting what you want, and yet you're delusional, you're thinking that this woman feels the same about you. Maybe one time she flirted with you and you think, okay, you're in la la land because of that. When really, maybe she doesn't feel that way about you, dude. I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's the truth, man, sometimes. So the whole moral of the story is, stop deluding yourself. Let the relation or the connection between you and this person, let it naturally flourish or naturally die out. Instead of trying to force it because that's what you want, let the chips fall as they may. Let the connection naturally go in the direction where it's meant to go without forcing it, and then you'll see from there. Start it off as just stress-free, drama-free, we're going out and seeing what happens. If it naturally progresses to something more serious, then of course I'm going to take it more seriously. But if this person isn't showing me that they are worthy of being taken seriously, I'm not going to take them serious. Here they are, they're taking forever to get back to me. They're taking forever to make plans with me. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's life situations that are truthfully, blocking this person from doing these things with you for like a month or two, but not forever. It's just like a period of time. If you revisit them, this same connection, you want to explore it again 6 months later, and it's still the same, then there's nothing to work on. They're not that interested in you, simple as that. Maybe they tried to be. They tried to say, okay, let me see how it's going to work with this guy, but it didn't work out. Then, then there's nothing you could do. But the whole point of this video, man, is just to get you to the point where you're not delusional, you're protecting yourself, and you see things for what they actually are instead of what you're fantasizing about, right? Which is keeping this person, locking them down. You see this girl's level of interest for what it actually is. Maybe she's super interested. Some women out there are super interested, but they're just shy. Sure, that's good for some time, but if it's like that forever, and they're never initiating, they're never, flirting with you, they're never trying to make you feel like you're important because they can't, sure, with some time, yeah. But if it's like forever, it's taking forever, then don't take them seriously. People need to understand that, when you're building something with someone, it's a give and take. It's not just, I'm going to take because I'm the girl. I should be treated like a queen without giving him anything. Yeah. It's like, what? Where did that logic come from? Some women think like that, unfortunately. Of course, not all of them, but some of them do. I want you to avoid that trap, bro. I want you to be more realistic and more objective about what's happening right now between you and whoever it is. It could be dating apps. It could be a person you met in real life. It could be a person you met through a friend of a friend, on the street, a stranger, whatever. But just be non-delusional, be realistic. And if someone is giving you that level of importance and you're really attracted to them and you feel like your values are aligned and there's chemistry there, you want to, explore it, then continue exploring that. And then if you're not interested in seeing anyone else or exploring what else is out there authentically, then don't do it. Instead of worrying about, oh, she's going to leave you, she's from the streets. No, that's a toxic mindset, toxic red pill mindset. But if you're seeing behaviors that you don't like and you're not feeling like you're treated like a priority, they're not making time in the schedule for you, then why would you give them the time of day? Sure, you're still going to be respectful, but don't continue giving them the time of day. Continue distancing yourself slowly. And if they don't notice your distance, that they honestly, they don't care that much, dude. I'm sorry to say this, but it's the truth. Sorry to say this, man, but it's the truth. If they don't notice your absence or your distance and they don't ask about you, they're not curious as to why you're not calling them, they're not curious about all these things, then they're probably just not that into you, bro. Maybe they were at some point in time, but what matters is right now. And so the way I'd like to say it to you, the way I'd like to, drive my point to you is to just see things how they are and give people importance who give you importance. This also applies to friendships. This applies to everything, not just with dating. If they treat you like a priority, you treat them like a priority. If they don't treat you like a priority, you don't treat them like a priority. Obviously, in the very beginning, it's the man's, responsibility to, make things happen and set dates and stuff like that. And, grow the connection if there's something there. But if the girl's always not giving him a reason to continue growing it, and she's just never available for him, she's never freeing up her schedule for him, just don't do it, dude. So yeah, man, I hope that's basically clears everything up for you if you're in the situation right now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Turn on the bell notifications so that I can see you in the next one. And yeah, man, just be realistic. Don't be delusional. Go out there and make yourself more valuable so that you can attract the right woman to you that you really want. Peace.